We got London on the
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. Clown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night. See the door don't got no locks.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Dolphins. Burner at wide receiver. He had a standout game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches. It's the Dolphins and the Niners on Thursday night primetime.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come in. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football, as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw there for the first down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, 4, 5, 6 years old, and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's gone from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Emmanuel Ogbah credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They need 18 yards here on third down. Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Now inside the 25. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand.
There he goes, right side. And all the way down to the 39. 44 yards rushing for him on his first 2 carries in the ball game. Nothing fancy there, a little smash mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Purdy now on second down. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 75. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
A man out of the backfield gets in for the score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. It's Daz Newsome. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now HN on first and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
He'll drop to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
all the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. There he goes, left side. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return, now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
This is how you answer a touchdown at the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Purdy now to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just 1 play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins getting set to go here. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He spins free. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now back to throw. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this 1st half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So of now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he's across midfield to the 48. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense.
And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at 6-4 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Up the middle, Achane. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to throw now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. Couple of touchdowns.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Javon Hargrave able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Now let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On second down, McCaffrey. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Jones on the return. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Achane diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
49ers 14.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. On first down, Purdy.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
3rd and 4. Throwing here, Purdy.
And that will be incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on third down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports Halftime Report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Once again, hope everyone out there has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Settling down now to watch Thursday Night Football. Let's take a look ahead to what's coming here on the rest of this holiday weekend. Some of the best games of the weekend coming at 1 o'clock Eastern window, one of which features the Panthers at home in Carolina, as they'll have to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being in Tennessee, where it'll be the Titans at home in Nashville, taking on the New York Jets. And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the LA Rams and the Buffalo Bills.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now on first down, it's Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you can use your body to create some space.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. This is caught. Touchdown for the Niners. Deebo Samuel, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Niners are back within a score.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The extra point try now for Moody.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Miami.
They'll get this one to Ezekama.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
They'll pitch it out to Achane. Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Open net is Waddle complete.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Out of the gun, here's again to Achane.
He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run. Achane.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Niners 5-yard line.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Connects with Kittle underneath. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Purdy looking to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
46-yard line.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Purdy on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 39-yard line.
We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And down inside the 15 he goes. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy bootlegging it. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut him down on that attempt?
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Now Mostert off the read option. Oh, nice move.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Don't do us like that.
That's on Teron Armstead, the left tackle. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Back to throw again. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 24. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Purdy now to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 17-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
This is Samuel.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Moody good with the extra point,
and that gives him a 3-point lead.
Marcus Jones, a return man.
Now Jones. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Miami set to take over. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. He may go.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown. But he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
Now first and goal.
They'll set up a throw.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 73 yards. And the 49ers use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So the Dolphins now down by 10. Just over 1:40 to play. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10.
Completes it to Ezekama. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now
this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
The extra point try now for Moody. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Out of the gun now on third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question in my eyes.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And he's going to go down again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for San Francisco, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7, and they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.